Well, it's nearly been a year since I made that crappy Mr. Enter commentary now. Let's celebrate by causing even more drama in the steaming pile of bull feces that is the commentary community. And what better target than Doodletones? Now, I'm not covering any of his commentary videos. Instead, I'm covering his top 10 bullshit video game levels, or more precisely, his entry with Payday 2. Why exactly? Well, I'll just show you the video and you'll see why.
You know, even if I'm absolutely garbage at it, stealth in video games is one of my favorite things to do. I like being able to just walk around being undetected by guards and shit, and games like Payday allow me to do just that alongside with friends in a team setting. Payday is fun, just to put that out there. That is until you're forced into a situation where you have to put on the heaviest armor, grab the most lethal weapons you got, and go loud.
Hey, what about dodge and grinder builds?
For those who don't quite understand what loud means, imagine being a World of Warcraft meme from 2005. Now give yourself a gun and some armor and plaster a neon target on your forehead. Whenever you are forced into a position to avoid the police and SWAT teams coming around to deal with you, it's a bad time for Doodletones, because the SWAT makes everything harder than it needs to be, and given the circumstances for going loud, you don't have a choice in the matter.
Really now? You have trouble with one of the most basic enemies in the game next to the average police officer? Snipers? Nope. Tasers? Nope. Medics? Nope. Shields? Nope. Bulldozers? Nah. Those shit-eating cloakers? No. It's the average SWAT officer that's the real problem for DoodleDiapers here. I know he may be referring to all the enemies you have to face, but all he mentions is just the SWAT. So I'm being implied that he's referring to the average SWAT officer that can easily be taken out, since they only appear on lower difficulties. Doodle, be more clearer next time.
With all that is said and done now, I can put any loud mission on this list, as they all tend to have the same kind of premise to them.
Oh, so you're gonna call a very important part of the game bullshit just because—
Oh, I can't handle all these SWAT officers. Are so easy to take down, just like those mean-spirited cyberbullies who criticize me in the comments of my videos.
Now cry for mom to change her diapers.
It'd be like if I said that all of Cuphead's bosses were bullshit. Not because of the game's fault, but rather that I can't handle all these projectiles on the screen I have to deal with. All because I can't adapt to the game. You might say it's a stretch with the comparison here, but let me remind you that Payday 2 has many different weapons, armor, items, and of course, builds, in order to take all that shit that the police are throwing at you and dish it all back like the average Black Lives Matter member. Let me remind you that Payday 2 isn't primarily a stealth game. It's a heist game where sometimes you have the option of stealth, and there are missions where you have to go loud, just like the ones Doodle's gonna mention just about now.
But with just this sheer amount of guards, I think I'm gonna have to put Hoxton Breakout here. Don't get me wrong, boy, is it worth it in the end. But I'm not good at having a billion things firing at me at once, so turning an FPS game into bullet hell is practically spelling disaster for me. Combined with having to progress further alongside a truck, what amounts to a pseudo-escort mission, it just gets stressful. And that's not even mentioning day 2 where you need to protect Hoxton while he's packing, requiring you to be a sitting duck for half an hour. It's just stressful.
Wait, you're serious, aren't you?
Let me laugh even harder.
Oh my god. Is this really so troublesome and stressful for you? Man, you won't survive on the older FPS games of the 90s to the early 2000s. If you really want a reason why Hoxton's Breakout isn't a problem, here's why. On day 2, inside the police station, there are 3 openings where the police are funneled through. You can find a keycard that shuts off one of the openings, allowing you to funnel and mow down police much easier. As for day 1, well, all I can say is get an aggressive build, like the previously mentioned dodge and grinder builds. Final thoughts, I rest my case on why Doodle has no right to complain about the loud segments of the game. And Doodle, if you're watching this, you've got 2 options. 1, man up, suck it up, and get good. Or 2,
Go to the forums and cry like the little bitch you are.
Fuck you, you're just another blatant cyberbully.
Fuck you too!